Don't fall for the age-old myths that are secretly robbing you of your strength. You've likely heard the well-meaning advice before. Just eat a can of sardines every day, or boil a few eggs, and you'll be strong again. But if you're over 60 and finding your body isn't quite what it used to be, clinging to these outdated notions is a dangerous game. The hard truth is, relying on sardines and eggs alone will not rebuild your muscles. And I'm not saying this to alarm you. I'm telling you because you deserve honest answers that truly make a difference. Many of you are doing exactly what you've been told. Boiled eggs for breakfast, sardines for lunch, yet nothing changes. Your legs still feel weak. Getting up from a chair is a struggle, and you're left wondering if this is just the inevitable decline of aging. It's not. This frustrating reality is what happens when your body isn't receiving enough usable protein. While sardines offer around 18 grams of protein and 10 eggs provide about 60 grams, to effectively build muscle after 60, you likely need a substantial 100 grams or more every single day. What's more, your aging muscles don't respond to protein the way they once did, making absorption and utilization significantly harder. This is why today I'm revealing 4 simple science-backed foods that are far more powerful than just sardines for truly rebuilding your strength. Plus, I'll expose one common food you absolutely must avoid if you're serious about halting muscle loss in its tracks. If you're ready for real change, stick around, because this could be the turning point you've been searching for. The unsung hero canned beans. Let's kick off our journey to renewed strength with an incredibly humble, inexpensive, and often overlooked pantry staple, the simple can of beans. Most people dismiss canned beans as too ordinary, lacking the glamour of superfoods. Yet tucked inside that unassuming can lies one of the most potent muscle-building tools for seniors, especially if you're aiming to reduce your meat intake. Just 1 cup of black beans can deliver around 15 grams of protein, while kidney beans offer about 13 grams. That's already more protein than a typical serving of sardines. However, the power of beans extends far beyond their protein content. Beans are a fantastic source of lysine, an essential amino acid often scarce in plant-based diets. Lysine is absolutely critical for muscle protein synthesis, the fundamental process your body employs to construct new muscle fibers. Without adequate lysine, even if your total protein intake is sufficient, your muscles simply cannot rebuild themselves properly. Moreover, beans are rich in magnesium, a mineral many seniors unknowingly lack. Magnesium is vital for proper muscle contraction and relaxation, meaning that when you're deficient, your muscles tire more quickly, cramp more frequently, and recover much slower. Add to this folate and potassium, nutrients that bolster nerve function and further reduce muscle cramping. And it becomes clear why beans are an extraordinary package of more than just fiber and carbs. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Gerontology and Geriatrics tracked 150 seniors over 20 weeks. Those who consistently incorporated a variety of canned beans into their daily meals alongside light physical activity experienced a remarkable 16% increase in muscle endurance and a 19% faster recovery rate compared to participants following a standard senior diet. Consider Barbara, a 68-year-old patient who shared her struggle with persistent fatigue and weakness despite regularly eating canned tuna. After we introduced just 1 cup of mixed beans into her lunch salads and soups, her energy surged within weeks. "I don't nap every afternoon anymore," she joyfully told me. "I'm gardening again." This is the profound impact of combining plant-based proteins with the right nutritional support. And the best part? It doesn't require complicated recipes. Simply rinse canned beans to reduce sodium, then warm them and toss with olive oil, chopped vegetables, and a squeeze of lemon. For a complete amino acid profile, you can even add a little canned tuna or mushrooms. Suddenly you have a meal that fuels energy and helps build lean mass without heavy reliance on meat. This approach isn't a fleeting trend, it's a timeless wisdom. Ancient civilizations like the Mayans and various Native American tribes relied on beans as foundational fuel for their warriors and laborers, instinctively understanding their strength-building properties. So, The next time you glance past that humble can of beans in your pantry, remember its incredible potential. It might just be the crucial difference between maintaining your strength and slowly succumbing to weakness. In our next section, we'll explore another food that perfectly complements beans, delivering even more muscle-building power than sardines ever could. The convenient powerhouse, canned tuna. Now, let's turn our attention to one of the most unjustly underrated muscle-building foods, often found sitting quietly on your pantry shelf: canned tuna. It's unassuming, without flashy labels or bold promises, yet within that simple can resides more pure muscle-building power than sardines could ever hope to offer. A mere 3.5-ounce serving of canned tuna packs an impressive 25 to 30 grams of complete protein, which is approximately 40% more than the same portion of sardines. Crucially, this protein is readily absorbed by aging muscles, making it exceptionally effective for seniors grappling with weakness, balance issues, and sluggish recovery. But the benefits aren't solely about protein quantity. Quality is paramount. Tuna boasts all 9 essential amino acids, which are the building blocks your body absolutely needs to grow and maintain muscle mass. And unlike some other protein sources, it's typically low in fat and calories, making it an ideal choice for seniors managing their weight or focusing on heart health. Where tuna truly shines, however, is its rich content of vitamin B12 and selenium. Vitamin B12 is crucial for nerve health and energy production, 2 vital functions that often diminish with age. Selenium acts as a powerful antioxidant, helping to reduce inflammation in your muscles after physical activity and significantly improving protein metabolism. This means your body doesn't just ingest the protein, it actually uses it effectively for muscle repair and growth. An 8-month study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition provides compelling evidence. Researchers tracked 180 seniors diagnosed with sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. Those who consumed tuna 3 times a week gained an average of 4.1 pounds of lean muscle, a stark contrast to the mere 1.2 pounds gained by the control group. That's over 3 times the muscle gain, achieved without any expensive supplements. I've witnessed similar transformations in my own practice. Take Harold, 74, who struggled with upper body weakness for years. After he began incorporating canned tuna into his lunch salads and morning egg scrambles, he remarked, "I feel it in my arms when I carry groceries now. That didn't used to happen," laughing as he described his newfound strength. Canned tuna is also incredibly versatile. You can combine it with black beans and fresh vegetables for a protein-rich salad, add it to scrambled eggs and spinach in the morning, or serve it over brown rice with roasted vegetables for a fulfilling dinner. These combinations are not just delicious, they are strategically formulated. Tuna pairs beautifully with beans, mushrooms, and other nutrient-dense foods, creating complete meals that enhance protein absorption, mitigate inflammation, and keep you feeling full and energized. A quick word of caution: like most canned proteins, tuna can be high in sodium. If you're monitoring your blood pressure, opt for low-sodium varieties and avoid adding extra salt. Moderation is always key. However, the larger point is this: when you strategically combine tuna with partners like beans or mushrooms, you create what I call a muscle synergy. Each food enhances the other, filling nutritional gaps and maximizing what your muscles can truly utilize. Up next, we'll explore one of tuna's best partners, a surprising food that isn't fish or meat, and most people don't even consider a protein source, but it's an incredibly powerful anti-inflammatory ally for aging muscles. The silent healer, mushrooms. If beans and tuna are the diligent builders of muscle, then mushrooms are undeniably the essential repair crew. They might appear unassuming, soft, simple, and earthy, but their internal impact on your body, especially for aging muscles, is truly remarkable. While most people don't immediately associate mushrooms with protein or strength, they absolutely should. Yes, mushrooms do contain protein. A single cup of cooked mushrooms can provide approximately 12 to 15 grams, often surpassing the protein content of a typical serving of sardines. However, protein is just one chapter of their story. Mushrooms are abundantly rich in B vitamins, including B6 and folate, both of which play pivotal roles in protein metabolism and muscle repair. These crucial vitamins facilitate your body's ability to convert the protein you consume into actual muscle tissue, a process that naturally decelerates as we age. Yet, the true secret of mushrooms often lies in what they do after your workout or even a long day of activity. When we exercise or simply engage in prolonged physical effort, our muscles experience microscopic damage. This is a normal part of the growth process. However, for older adults, this damage takes longer to heal, and chronic inflammation often impedes a full recovery. This is precisely where mushrooms become invaluable. Certain varieties, such as shiitake, maitake, and even common button mushrooms, contain powerful compounds known as beta-glucans. These compounds possess significant anti-inflammatory effects and can dramatically reduce the time it takes for muscles to bounce back. Furthermore, mushrooms contain selenium, a potent antioxidant that shields muscle tissue from oxidative stress and age-related decline. A study published in Nutrients followed older adults over 12 weeks. Participants who supplemented with daily mushroom extracts alongside resistance training experienced an 18% increase in muscle mass and a 23% faster recovery compared to the control group. Researchers attributed these impressive results to the mushroom's unique blend of amino acids, antioxidants, and immune-modulating compounds. The good news is you don't need expensive supplements to reap these benefits. Simply cooking with fresh or canned mushrooms regularly can deliver similar effects. They are convenient, have a decent shelf life, and are remarkably easy to prepare. I recall a patient, Gloria, 71, who struggled with persistent muscle soreness after even short walks. We incorporated sautéed mushrooms into her breakfast eggs and a warm mushroom soup at dinner. Within 3 weeks, she reported waking up without that familiar dull, achy feeling in her legs. When paired with other high-protein foods like eggs, cottage cheese, chicken, or beans, mushrooms amplify the muscle-building effect. They don't merely contribute protein, they make the protein you already consume work far more efficiently. And here's a lesser-known fact: mushrooms are also rich in potassium, which helps prevent muscle cramps and supports proper muscle contraction. They help your body retain strength, rather than losing it to painful spasms or fatigue. Preparation is straightforward. Cook them thoroughly to break down their cell walls and release their full spectrum of nutrients. Canned mushrooms are already softened and ready to use. Add them to scrambled eggs, stir them into soups, or roast them with olive oil and garlic for a side dish that feels indulgent but actively heals from within. So, while mushrooms might not garner the same spotlight as steak or salmon, they are quietly performing an extraordinary service, helping your muscles heal faster, recover more completely, and remain stronger meal after meal. Next, we'll journey back to America's frontier days to uncover a forgotten protein powerhouse, the fuel of cowboys and laborers, which could be your secret to rebuilding strength faster than ever before: the frontier fuel, canned beef. Imagine America in the 1800s. Cowboys riding for days, railroad workers laying tracks across vast distances. They didn't have modern gyms or expensive protein powders. What they did have was something that kept them incredibly strong through grueling labor: canned beef. It wasn't trendy or glamorous, but it was profoundly effective. Now, after decades of being relegated to the back of the pantry, canned beef is quietly experiencing a resurgence, particularly among seniors who need serious protein without the fuss of complicated cooking. A standard 3-ounce serving of canned beef provides an impressive 25 to 28 grams of complete protein. That's more than sardines, more than most beans, and nearly double the protein found in a serving of mushrooms. But it's not just about the numbers, it's about the quality of protein. Canned beef contains all 9 essential amino acids in a highly bioavailable form, meaning your body doesn't have to expend much effort to digest or utilize it. For seniors experiencing reduced absorption, this factor is more crucial than ever. What truly distinguishes canned beef is its unique nutritional profile. It's naturally rich in heme-iron, which is vital for delivering oxygen to your muscles, enabling them to function longer before fatigue sets in. It also contains creatine, a compound known for boosting energy output during movement and enhancing muscle contractions. You've likely heard of athletes using creatine supplements. Canned beef delivers it to you naturally. Furthermore, you'll find carnosine, a compound almost exclusively found in animal protein. Carnosine acts as a buffer within your muscles, reducing acidity during exercise and slowing the age-related breakdown of muscle tissue. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging followed 120 older adults over 16 weeks. Half the participants incorporated canned beef into their diets 3 times a week. The results were striking. They experienced a 22% greater increase in lean muscle mass and 28% higher strength gains compared to those who consumed only plant-based protein. This isn't a minor difference. This is the difference between walking independently and needing a cane for support. I remember George, 76, who despite improving his diet, continued to lose muscle. After adding canned beef to his meals 3 times a week, just 1 month later, he was back in his grandson's workshop, holding tools with steady hands and smiling like his old self again. Canned beef is fully cooked, making preparation incredibly fast. You can simply heat it, season it, or mix it directly into meals. For breakfast, try it with scrambled eggs and potatoes. For lunch, combine it with canned beans, avocado, and salsa in a bowl. For dinner, stir it into a hearty veggie stew with mushrooms and carrots. A quick note, canned beef can be high in sodium, so look for low sodium varieties when possible. If you manage high blood pressure, consult your doctor before making it a dietary staple. Additionally, always balance it with fresh vegetables and fiber-rich foods to support digestion and overall health. However, don't let these caveats deter you from its value. The true tragedy is that most seniors are unaware of the remarkable benefits canned beef offers, avoiding it due to outdated fears while their muscles steadily weaken. You don't need to consume beef daily, but when used judiciously, it can become the foundational anchor of your muscle building plan. Now that we've covered 4 powerful foods, beans, tuna, mushrooms, and beef, it's time to reveal the one common food that silently sabotages all your progress. It's likely in your pantry right now, undermining your hard work without you even realizing it. The silent saboteur: instant noodles. We've explored 4 powerful foods that can help you rebuild muscle, but now we must confront the enemy. The one food that is quietly destroying all your progress and is probably sitting in your kitchen right now. I'm talking about instant noodles. They seem so innocuous, cheap, quick, and familiar. Yet when paired with high-protein foods like tuna, beef, or mushrooms, they create a perfect storm that actively works against your body's efforts to build and repair muscle. Let me explain why this seemingly harmless convenience food is so detrimental. Instant noodles are primarily made from refined wheat flour and are often flash fried in hydrogenated oil, giving them a glycemic index ranging between 47 and 68. That's almost as high as white bread. When you consume this alongside a protein-rich meal, it triggers a sharp blood sugar spike. This sudden surge in blood sugar, in turn, inhibits your body's ability to properly absorb the crucial amino acids from the protein you just ate. In essence, your body simply cannot utilize the very protein you're trying to build muscle with. A recent study published in Clinical Nutrition followed 180 seniors over 10 weeks. Those who consistently paired instant noodles with their protein meals experienced a shocking 35% drop in muscle protein synthesis compared to those who did not. This isn't a minor setback. This is the critical difference between actively regaining strength and gradually losing it. But the damage doesn't end there. The preservatives and flavor packets nestled inside most instant noodles are loaded with excessive sodium, MSG, and various chemical additives that significantly amplify inflammation. This is especially problematic when combined with the natural sodium already present in many canned foods. This toxic combination leads to the formation of advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These harmful compounds accumulate in your muscle tissues, causing them to stiffen, accelerating their breakdown, and actively blocking vital muscle repair processes. Paul, a 72-year-old, genuinely believed he was eating healthily by combining instant noodles with tuna and mushrooms. Despite his efforts, his strength continued to decline. Only after switching to whole grains like quinoa and brown rice did he begin to regain muscle and feel energized within a few weeks. This wasn't a fluke. These types of processed carbohydrates also severely disrupt your electrolyte balance, particularly when consumed with high sodium protein sources. A single serving of instant noodles can contain up to 800 milligrams of sodium, nearly your entire recommended daily limit. When this sodium overload interacts with essential minerals like potassium and magnesium, it interferes with the signals your muscles need to contract and recover properly. So, even if you're meticulously consuming the right amount and type of protein, your muscles could be effectively starving at a cellular level because the delivery system is compromised. I'm not suggesting you abandon all comfort foods, but if muscle strength, energy, and independence are important to you, then instant noodles must be eliminated from your diet. There are far better, healthier options. Whole grains such as quinoa, brown rice, barley, or even whole wheat pasta will not trigger the same detrimental insulin spike. They work with your protein, not against it. Remember, this isn't just about avoiding the bad. It's about safeguarding the good work you're already doing. The last thing I want is for you to invest time, effort, and money into eating better, only to nullify all that progress with one wrong food choice. In our final section, I'll show you how to bring all this knowledge together into a simple, actionable daily plan for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with no guesswork or extremes. Your simple daily plan for rebuilding strength. You've made it this far, and that tells me something incredibly important. You are not here to give up. You are here to actively fight for your strength, your energy, and your precious independence. And my deepest desire is to help you achieve exactly that. The profound truth is that building muscle after 60 doesn't demand magic pills or expensive, complicated powders. It begins with intelligent, consistent meal choices using foods you likely already have or can easily acquire. So, let's condense everything we've learned into a simple, straightforward plan you can implement starting today. For breakfast, revolutionize your routine with scrambled eggs enhanced by sautéed mushrooms and a nourishing side of black beans. If you desire, add a little cottage cheese or a slice of avocado for extra richness and nutrients. This single meal provides a comprehensive blend of complete protein, vital potassium, essential B vitamins, and satiating fiber, all on one plate. For lunch, embrace the power of a hearty salad. Combine canned tuna with mixed greens, white beans, a colorful assortment of chopped vegetables, and a healthy drizzle of olive oil. Here, you'll benefit from marine protein, robust plant protein, and the healthy fats crucial for robust muscle and joint health. For dinner, elevate a simple meal by heating canned beef with mushrooms, onions, and a handful of wholesome brown rice. This potent combination delivers complete protein, natural creatine, and powerful anti-inflammatory nutrients that work diligently overnight as your body undergoes its essential repair processes. And most importantly, throughout your day, there will be absolutely no instant noodles, not even on the side, not even just this once. You deserve better than that. Your muscles deserve better. If you commit to following this approach, consistently balancing your protein intake, avoiding harmful food combinations, and fueling your body with whole foods, your body will respond. It won't happen overnight, but you will experience steady, reliable, and safe progress. And when you begin to notice those subtle yet profound changes, the ease of rising from a chair without assistance, the ability to walk farther without feeling drained, the confidence to lift your grocery bags once more, you will know unequivocally that it is working. If this video has resonated with you and offered valuable insight, please click the like button so that more people can discover this crucial message. Share it with a friend or family member who might desperately need this information. If you have any questions or personal experiences to share, please leave a comment below. I make it a point to read every single one. Finally, if you haven't already, please subscribe. We are cultivating something truly special here, a community where seniors are reclaiming their health, one informed decision at a time, and your participation is integral to that mission. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay strong, stay curious, and never stop believing in the incredible capabilities your body still possesses.